back. Now we'll see the new question number 82. Set the host network for the pods as true and the other pod as false, and we should see the differences basically how that works. As in the white paper, I have suggested that if you keep it as true, the IP address of the pod IP will be same as the host network. So let's see the practical of it. Now I want to create a pod, so I can use kubectl run command. I'll use hyphen help, and I'll just take this example of dry run equals to client, and here I'll just paste it and hyphen o yaml hyphen dry run equals to hyphen o yaml and chase. I'll just store this into pod1.yaml. Okay, and similarly I want to create one more pod. Let me create one more pod with a different image. So I'll just take an example like this, and I'll store it in pod2.yaml. Now if you see, using this cat pod1.yaml, you can see that these are all the things, and by default host network will be false. I just want one pod to use it as true. If you can also use like a explain pod dot spec, and here you have a lot of options, and in this, if you can search for host, I can see host network. So yeah, so under the spec we can mention it. Now what I will do is I'll just go into one pod, pod1.yaml, and under the spec I will add a host network as true. Okay, so since I did hyphen dry run equals to client hyphen no yaml greater than this file name, it didn't create it. So now I will try to create it using apply command. Now I'll just use this, and I'll also apply. Remember, for the second pod I didn't add anything like host network true false. I'm just applying it. So nginx pod is created and busybox pod is created. So let me verify it using get pods. Of course, busybox's crash loop back off. Okay, I just want to use a describe command. Describe busybox. I think yeah, just use this. Busybox successfully pulled, restarted its pod default. Okay, I think some issue is there in, but actually that is not our demonstration about. Our demonstration is about host network. Yeah, I think so. It has already completed. The task is already completed. But I want the IP address. I'm just using hyphen o wide. So if you can see, the IP address which is assigned to the busy box is 192.168.1.176. Just ignore the status. This has ran and completed. This is just running. That doesn't matter to us. I'm just looking at the IP. So if you do like k edit pod, or you can do like k get pod, hyphen o YAML. Let me clear this. I want to get for only BusyBox. So here under the spec, if we are seeing the option called um, host network, right? I don't see the option here, but actually this IP, this pod is not having the host network as true. Okay, because this is like pod 2's YAML. We have created this pod without the host network as true, right? And that's why if you see the pod IP is this. Okay, so this IP address came from the pod CIDR range of this particular node. And let's see, uh, using get pods hyphen wide hyphen wide, yes. So if you see here in the Nginx container, the IP address is this, and we know that for this particular pod we have mentioned that as true, right? So if you see like k get nodes, you can see the IP address again using hyphen o wide. So if you can see, this is the node it got assigned to, and if you see this IP is same as host IP, right? So that's what happens. IP address will be same as that of host IP if host network is assigned as true, and by default it will be false since we didn't assign anything to this. That's why its IP is taken from the CIDR range of this particular node. If you want to verify the CIDR range of that particular node, you can SSH into the node 01. Okay, so SSH into node 01, and I'm just doing /etc. Okay, and I want to see Kubernetes, and then I want to see manifest file. So I think control plane node will have the manifest file. So I'll just do exit. I came to control plane node and I'm just doing /etc/kubernetes/manifest, and here I will we know that the control manager is responsible for the pod CIDR range. So you can just do cat q controller manager dot yaml, and here if you can see under the containers, this is the CIDR range, right? Out of this, the node 1, the node 01 got assigned with some number of IPs, and out of which one of the IP is getting assigned to BusyBox. So that's how it works. BusyBox got the got the IP address from the pod CIDR range, and the Nginx container is getting the IP address from the same host IP address. So you might be thinking, since we have security issues, why should we use host network as true? In which cases we can use? In some cases, like CNIs, container network interfaces, they should be having the host network as true because it has to access certain routing rules, create the virtual bridges to all the pods. It must run as true only so that it can access other level of things which it needs to perform its actions, and some other monitoring agents will be there like Prometheus, etc., to monitor the network metrics. In such case also, in order to closely observe this network metrics, it has to have the same IP address of the host. So in that exceptional use cases, we can mention host network as true, and in some database related security implementations, you need not use it as true. So that's all from this question. Thank you so much. Bye bye.